As people are sheltering from the pandemic, the gospel in Israel has been put on a pedestal. Hear this exciting update.
We've seen a peak of about 40% in visitors to our websites and videos, and we're getting a lot of messages. And, obviously they come in Hebrew, but we translated them to English. And here is one example coming from a young lady. I have spoken to you in the past, and I've been debating for the last 3 years about what Yeshua means to me. Right now, during the Corona, I received Yeshua into my life, and I realized that I believe in him and what he did for me. I want to investigate what a believing community looks like and what it is like to pray with other believers in Yeshua in Israel. Pretty awesome stuff.
It is. And is it absolutely outstanding, or is this something that we've been getting often?
We are getting more and more those kind of things. I think the crisis is causing people to rethink their faith.
Yeah, I think the combination of spending a lot of time online and then thinking about existential things causes people to look more at things that could give them meaning and purpose.
And in the last month, 28 days, we've reached about 4.7 million views on our videos online. And to be honest, none of it would ever happen unless we had those amazing friends all over the world supporting us, praying for us, and giving. That's how we can do what we do.
Amen. Thank you, friends.
Yeah, especially, in the last Passover that we just had, we had another very interesting message coming in from a guy who was really expecting the Messiah to come just before Passover, because some Orthodox rabbis said he's going to come before Passover, but he never made it.
That's right. Actually, our Jewish Orthodox minister of health said that the Messiah is going to come this Passover, and therefore that's how the pandemic is going to end.
Yeah, when you have Orthodox rabbis saying things like that the Messiah is going to come before Passover and that it never really happens, then it causes other Orthodox people to rethink their faith. And I think we've got a good message that came in the other day that you might want to read.
Right. So this is an Orthodox man who wrote to us. He says, "Hey, I saw your number on your website. I have to confess I started looking at your site on a daily basis, even until I fall asleep. It all started on the night of Passover. I hope to see the Messiah coming in the future. I thought he would come this Passover. And suddenly I came across your video and told myself to look at it to test you. Fortunately, but maybe unfortunately, I realized you speak the truth. All my life, I used to conduct my life according to traditions based on the oral law, and in one moment, everything changed. I still conduct a tefillin tradition, and I always love the tradition, but now I don't know what is going on with my life, what's going to be with my life. I keep it as a secret, even from my spouse, with whom I have been together for over 4 years. I'm afraid someone will find out about it, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm writing you because I have no one to share it with."
And this is only the tip of the iceberg.
So, Eitan, when these kind of people contact us in mass numbers, what are the next steps for them? How can we help them?
So the first thing we want to do is connect them with somebody. For most of them, it's too fast to be connected to a local congregation, but we always want to make sure that someone is getting in touch with them, meeting with them, or something like that, maybe can disciple them. So we always try and connect them with someone. We know most of the pastors in Israel because they came through our college at some point. We try and connect them there. It doesn't always work because, like the guy who can't even tell his wife, so they want to keep it low profile. So that's why we have the discipleship videos online, so they can have at least the first steps until they develop some courage or, the situation changes.
And some of them even come to study at our college later on.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to see how, someone can come to know the Lord from watching the videos. Later on, we actually develop their testimony on a video, and then they become students in our college.
And then they go to serve the Lord long term.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. These are exciting times when we have this spiritual awakening taking place in Israel. Your prayer and support Help us to reach out to the lost sheep of the house of Israel with evangelism and discipleship.